Tarantino movie. Do you want to talk it out? Let me just go on Roblox. Hello, Connor Williams, safety man, Punk Bunny. Hold on. I gotta do nothing, actually. Hold on, I just gotta search it up. Best way to read comments is to go on my other phone and click the live stream. Yes, invest. Well, add you back to the Discord. Did you gain 2 years of age? There you go. A lunchly? Oh, this kid's cooked. This kid is deep fried. He's over here eating lunchlies. He's over here eating lunchlies, fellas. He's over here eating lunchlies. Oh, man. That's funny. Not moldy cheese. Don't want to talk it out. Pudding? She's been, I don't even know how to explain it, but she's been acting up. What? Hold on. Huh. Lunchly or Lunchables? Those are a difference. There's a huge difference. No. Add me back to the Discord is hilarious, though. Just listen, William, you're not supposed to be in Discord making friends and yapping. You know, William? I've purged everyone pretty much in there. So you don't have to worry, William. You gonna eat a lunchly? Lunchables walk, indeed. This might be a SpongeBob character. Actually, there's very few SpongeBob characters with their head actually to the side. And the only one who really has his head to the side is the bully. The bully in the driving school. You know what I mean? But this is a female character because I was doing I did some research on Anglerfish. And did you know that anglerfish, the male size of an anglerfish compared to the female size of an anglerfish? This is the male size of an anglerfish. It's like this big, and it sticks to the female anglerfish like a parasite, and the female fish becomes a parasitic host as the male fish just injects itself into her to basically impregnate the anglerfish, the female anglerfish, which is your traditional looking anglerfish, is always what we've been seeing for what an anglerfish looks like is actually a female. And the male is basically just a tiny little testicle that goes and injects itself in her. But yeah. Yeah, bubble bass. No, flats. I don't know. One of them. I gotta talk about parasites. Not this time. But technically, the nature of a male anglerfish is parasitic to the female. Because a male, like the size of an anglerfish probably is like the size of like my hand or bigger than my hand, a little bit bigger. And the male is like the size of this pretty much, and you can have multiple males like inject themselves into the female and just get basically turn into a conjoined twin of it. It's very interesting, but the only time we actually see anglerfish that looks like that is the female one. So I was like, let me just make this a female. And it's built like Punk Bunny, I guess. What is who doing? Don't you see what I'm doing? Are you blind? I'm using this thing right here. It lightens up the thing so I can ink over it smoother. Yes, male anglerfish are literally, yeah, exactly. They're literally just, swimming testicles. That's what the male anglerfish are, and they just conjoin, and they lose their sense of self after, too, when they conjoin with the female, as the female gives its nutrients to survive, and it loses basically all reason to, like, be sentient. It's funny how a lot of the fish male hierarchy, like, giving birth is always a death ritual to fish. But yeah, I decided to make this character female, so we just added some taters on the mater. Burgess roasted. I can't curse words. Brodus roasted me. And that's respect. What are you even saying? You can use curse words if you're not overusing it, because some people, they have, like, I don't mind it, like, here and there, but if you're just using words like it's your first time swearing, get out of here. You know what I mean? You know how people act when they first learn swear words? They start making it like a vocab that they gotta like get the certain amount of word count. I'm not a fan. I don't care about the Olympics, to be honest. But you have fun. Alright, it's later. Yeah, male hyena's got it rough too, but I think I'm giving it to the... Well, actually, it depends how you think about it. When the, I think male, praying mantises got it tough. Male praying mantises might get eaten by the female, I believe. Male praying mantises. It's too much, what is the opposite of misogyny? I don't even know what misogyny even means. Is that the hatred towards men or against it? It's too much of that going on in the animal kingdom. Message retract again. And see what happens to you. We never see him. We see him, like, it's a rare occurrence. Don't want to talk it up. Well, no one's donating to my, one next door, baby. Gotta go to this one. I'm not gonna talk about parasites again. I won't go down that rabbit hole just for you. I was gonna draw him, but I'm gonna save him for another time because I'm not in the mood to draw him. Since I added him to the actual, or her, I should say. Her name's Angla for now. Well, if we really want to get into nitty gritty, we could say anything's a parasite too. Because technically, everything on this planet is a parasite in nature. Like, name one animal that's like, there's very few, I'm sure. One animal that doesn't have like a parasitic nature in terms of like, my goal is to reproduce. It's like every creature on this planet has that type of goal in mind. Whoever God is, he's a sicko. But I'll respect it. He's a sicko. But how are you guys doing? I myself am chilling. I just got back from work. Easy shift today, but it's so cold there. The wind be blowing the door open too. It's like a cave in there. There's no heat. The heat turned off. It doesn't work anymore. So yeah, I'd be freezing, man. I'll be freezing, man. Be freezing. I be freezing. It shrinks, then I think I am freezing. The turtle back in his shell. Hold the front door. Yes, they're not by definition parasites, but every living thing is on a parasitic path. One way or another. Host or not. Host or toast. One way. I would like to widen the gap of our knowledge on parasites. Humans, on the other hand, we're parasites, that's for sure. Tell me I ain't. We're our host is the planet. Our host is just bigger. I don't want it. You can keep your idea, buddy. How about you draw that idea yourself, since you're Mr. Idea Guy now? That'd be great for you. I think you should draw that idea. 9 times out of 10 when people say they have an idea, it's mid. So let's just hear what your idea is. You're gonna say it anyway. Hello there, Therian. I honestly don't remember what a Therian is anymore, but yeah. So fast the information left my mind. It's like my brain's like, you don't need that information. Be gone. I'm like, okay. Continues with my existence. But on the other hand, there is no other hand, because you only see the left. There's no, you just seen the right. Oh God. Therian. Therian. Well, don't ask again. Oh, I don't want to ask. My brain told me it doesn't need to know. I don't need to know. I feel like if it holds no relevance to me in the near future, my brain's just gonna forget it regardless of what people tell. Good. Don't. It's not for you. It's how I find my brethren on the interweb. That's how I find my brethren on the interweb. So you mind yours. Mr. No-Knower. My pen is running out of ink. That is tragic. Smasher pass, Angla. God. Smasher pass, Angla, Connor. So there's one obvious answer here. There's one obvious answer, Connor. There's one obvious answer. There's one obvious answer. I know what you meant. Johnny's barfing. Did Anti disappear? Yeah, he gave up. He gave in. He doesn't have time for the art career path right now. It's okay. I need to make millions to save him. One step at a time, fellers. Life is hitting him heavy, guys. So enjoy it while you're young. He's gotta work to pay the bills. So he's always working. You know? And I can't afford to pay him at the moment, so, yeah. I gotta pay Johnny now. Are we drawing or playing Smash or Pass? You're a Therian. I don't know what your weird self's into. We're doing both. Are we smashing our drawings or not? Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves. Let's be real.我现在在等吃点东西吗 No. What is it? 我现在在吃点东西 I'm going to eat something, I believe. I am now currently eating something. That's what that means. The Halberg Trident of Doom. Indeed, this is. I like this character. She's in the. Well, I sent in the Discord, but Anti disappeared, Johnny boy. How do you feel about that, Johnny? I don't feel so well. I don't like when bad news hits. I don't like bad news. It makes me feel disappointed in myself. I don't know why. But when others have hardship and I can't solve it, I feel incredibly powerless. And I don't like that feeling, I'll be honest. So I will make a change, one of these, eventually. We're reaching the pinnacle of my growth. Well, a hump of many. I feel like I've achieved Super Saiyan 2. Maybe even 3, actually. I've achieved Super Saiyan 3 in terms of my art career. Next is Super Saiyan Blue. No, I think we're going to go for Super Saiyan. No, I like Super Saiyan 4 better. More better. Goku's best transformation, Super Saiyan 4, obviously. Let's be real with ourselves, guys. If you know game, you know. If you know design. I'm still Kid Goku. No, Kid Goku is what you would probably be. No, you're not Kid Goku. Nah, you're a level the next up. You're just regular Goku fighting Raditz right now. Or maybe you're Kid Goku. But I'm past the beginner route as an artist. I'm past the intermediate route where I actually produced some, and I passed I passed the intermediate route where I was just drawing designs on a frequent. I went to the next level, like Super Saiyan 3, publishing on a consistent basis. And I've been stuck at Super Saiyan 3 for a while. So then we had a filler episode, a filler off series where I went GT form, Super Saiyan 4. And now I'm about to enter phase Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue. But Super Saiyan 4 is peak. My TikTok days, my prime TikTok days was me like Super Saiyan 2. Or maybe 1 and 2. But My return to YouTube, more like 3. Super Saiyan 4 was just the intermediate of everything that was going on for a while. I've been stuck in this dormancy of Super Saiyan 3 and 4. But now we're reaching blue. Now we're reaching blue because we're about to have an actual physical, authentic copy. And I've been working on that every day. And that's going good, all things considered. So, and I'm polishing everything, and you know, things are going wonderful. So after that, we can talk about. No, actually, no, not Super Saiyan Blue. It's Super Saiyan God, the red one. The red one's first, right? The red one is first. So it's the red. I just skipped over the red one, which is actually the better looking one. What's up, Dextel? We're gonna enter Super Saiyan. I'm Super Saiyan Red right now. Is that fair? That is fair. But Johnny, you're inching potentially towards Super Saiyan, but you're not quite there yet. You're still fighting Nappa. You know what I'm saying? But when you get there, you get there. Like once you get to 2, 3 comes quite quickly, depending on how much time you have. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's from my series, Numen's Law. No, I'm Kid Goku. I'd say you're actually. Oh no, I forgot about this. The best version of Goku, Kaioken. I forgot. You're Goku fighting Raditz Kaioken, right? You're Kaioken Goku. That's what you are. You've just evolved your style. You're finding a middle ground between what you like and what your next level. It needs to be a little bit more refined. So that's why you're Kaioken. And you don't have, it's not a permanent mode. So that's why you're Kaioken. It's not like a staple mode that you're stuck at. You're still like, you're in this experimental, and you're at the halfway point before it, which is the halfway point before Goku transforms. I'm not talking art skill wise, I'm talking art professional journey. The skill is in that predicament, but not as so much as like I'm just talking about your art professional journey. Skill wise, well, at skill wise, I myself am like, I'm like Super Saiyan. Depends which way you want to think about it, because I have a lot to improve on, but my style is refined to what I want it to look like. But I still have a lot of stuff I got to improve on. But still, I don't know. I could range from Super Saiyan 3 to Blue. I'm definitely not Ultra Instinct right now. Definitely not. Well, of course, it's better than most people, but you can easily do this if you wanted to. But hello, Bloodworm. Talking about just art career wise mainly, but the skill plays a part in the art career, so I included it a little bit, not too much, because of the skill and it's more the consistency, is what I'm talking about, of the style that makes it like. Thanks, Bloodworm. It's from my series, Numen's Law. Alright. I apologize for people who have to see that over and over, but deal with it. I'm the 10th like, hey, thanks. Then who's the 11th and 12th, huh? I think you got it twisted. I think you have it twisted, boy. I'm 10th like. No, I'm 10th like. But yes. For a quick little recap on what these fish are, they're once regular normal people. I'm not gonna tell you what they looked like before because I don't even know. But they rejected God and made fish their god because it was their high money maker. So they basically rejected God, and God punished them by turning their heads into fish. I don't like how I did this just now. Ignore it. But yeah, these are the fishermen of the popular fishermen. They're called the mermen for now. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Twisted, you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Dun, 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 dun. This phone stand is like one of the best things I've ever bought. This pen is poopy right now, but that's okay, I guess. Is that a knife or a machete? What do you think? I want your guess. I mean, what is a machete after all? There's a thin line between a long, thick knife and a small machete. You know what I'm saying? I would say machete. That's what I would say. Holy viewer attention. There is no maybe, it's yes. Why does he run downstairs like he's batshit crazy? Anyways. It's like, how hard is it not to move on your heels? I'm in a house full of idiots. Well, Sawyer, you missed. I wish he was in the last live stream late night, but that was pretty good. Was he on there? I don't know. When you left, it was good. Hello, Lud. I'm just gonna say Lud. Anyway, Luddy Lou. My best streams are late nights, baby. You wanna know why? Because it's late night loving. Wait, is this looking like how I want it to look? I want to make sure. Because the shoes. I've been there. I'd be lurking. You know I'd be lurking. Yeah, last night, there wasn't that many viewers last night, late night. But it got me a lot of subscribers. For no reason. I was surprised. So, who's the real winner? Thank you, Connor. Well, it's more like a big knife, but not as long as a machete. Well, it's definitely long as a machete, if you know the size of the length of a machete. You have to think this person's huge as well. This person is freaking huge. This ain't no regular sized person. This person is huge. This person is freaking huge, dude. How should I draw the She's a big girl. I'm back. Hello. Thank you. It's from my series, Newman's Law. Read it. Link in my bio. There it is. Right there. Newman'sLaw.com. Anyway. Thank you, Lud. Why is his head turned aside? I don't know. I thought that would be the fun way to draw fish heads. To make it look like it's uncomfortable. I wanted it to look kind of like a horror looking thing and to make it look uncomfortable. Like they weren't born this way. They were cursed like this. So they all got the SpongeBob bully treatment. Which is quite lovely. Quite fascinating. Quite the quieter. Quite the quieter. Wouldn't you say? The quieter. Quite the quite. I don't like drawing this. This is difficult. I don't like drawing the souls. Draw the souls of the immortals. You're just projecting your scoliosis. That's a crazy joke. Do you know what scoliosis is? Alright. Maybe I am projecting my scoliosis story. Maybe I am projecting my scoliosis. Don't worry about my scoliosis. Yes, SpongeBob, indeed. I have scoliosis, but I'm... No, that would have sounded inappropriate. I'm gonna hold my tongue. But it would have rhymed. It would have rhymed. Would have rhymed so good. In fact, so deliciously good. Jules, you funny or funny looking? That depends on who's looking. That depends. Depends on who's looking, eh? You know? Are you looking? Listen, I am the most beautiful chopped person you've ever seen in your life. That's how I'd be feeling. I'd be feeling like the ugliest. Either the ugliest pretty boy or the prettiest ugly motherfucker. You're just projecting yours. I want to give you... Sorry. Give you some... Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Nah, there's just some people that just like... You just gotta admit it. They're cooked. There is no beauty in the eye of the beholder. You have to admit, some people are beyond redeemable. Like, they got played a bad hand. I'd be feeling bad. I'm like, damn, dude, there's no hope for you. Like, why is this world so unfair? Why couldn't we all be happy? You know they're not gonna be. You know? This world's so unfair. Anyway. Whoever says that is a liar. Just like people who are body positivity until they use Ozempic. Then all of a sudden it's not anymore the case. But yeah, that's my bold take. Well, it's not really a bold take, it's really just observations. I'm sorry to think that this guy knows what Resident Evil... I know of Resident Evil. I'm not too up on the lore or anything. But I can say this dude be moving around like Prototype. Whatever his name is. This what? This what? Tell us your secrets, you filthy mongrel. Alright, where was I? Tell us your secrets, Kyla Burton. Hello, Kid Kat. You know, people are like, oh, you're so beautiful, and then someone's like, you want to look like that? They're like, no. So fast. James Heller. Who's James Heller? Alright. Heller. Heller. From Poppy's Playtime? No, not that. I'm annoyed that I know that lore. I'm annoyed that I know that. Nemesis, I mean. Nemesis, not Prototype. And Capcom versus Marvel, I believe it was called Prototype Nemesis something. That's how I know him mostly. Nemesis from, what are we talking about? Eh. It's a good game. It's a good game if you like that type of game. But if you're like something that's a challenge, then story-wise, it's alright, I guess. It's a little convoluted, but... Ah. Is that my pet fish? You have a pet anglerfish in your room? Does it know there's... I'm not going on my rant about parasite angler. I could, though. It would stop me. I could do that again. The angler parasites. The genome continues. That's concerning. That's concerning. Alright. That's concerning. I'm gonna have to go over this with a thicker pen because this one clearly. Oh god, no! Why'd I do that? Oh god, no! God, fucking bitch! All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Jump. I got a blue lobster. Oh, you got the rare one, huh? You selling that boy or what? A blue lobster. You got the rare breed. You're gonna see Scream. I'm not a big fan of Scream, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't really like, it's like, I have no reason to like, no interest to watch them. I'm sure there's good ones, but I just have no interest in watching them. It's like, they're not, like, this is gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen too well, and it's not nothing that's like, you know. I just hate when protagonists are idiots, and that's usually how horror movies go. The protagonist is a straight dumbass, and I'm like, oh, I gotta sit through this person watching. Like, I get social anxiety from social conflict, and when they act like idiots, bye. When they act like idiots, I'm like, God. I don't want to be that guy that's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you, but I'm not gonna watch the movie. I'd pause the movie and be like, this movie's... But yeah, that's my take. Honey bun. That's my take, honey bun. Alright. Oi. Alright. I don't know what to do for me. Honestly, we should stop coming out with too many variations and versions. We should just start a whole new thing. Like, let it die. But I guess the guy doesn't die, so I don't know. Just let it, like... Do we not have any other creative ideas? I mean, whatever makes money, I guess. Do y'all advise... What... Wait. Do y'all have any advice for heartburn? I don't know what you mean by, like... I had, like, chest burns. Maybe it was heartburn. Just take it like a champ, pretty much. I got no advice for you. Just take it like a champ. There's no real remedy for that. Maybe put some pressure on it, rub it a bit. I don't know. That's your instinctual feeling anyway. Take it like a champ. Well, that's what I say. Take it like a champ. I gotta go now. I think I'm dying from heartburn. I gotta go now. Well, I'm sure he doesn't die. One movie, there was like multiple of them. I don't know. I didn't watch. I wasn't too into it. If someone's on the phone breathing and shit. Someone's on the phone here and breathing. What? Who is this? Who could this be? I'm gonna stay right here. Hopeless, helpless, and alone. I hope they don't get me. That's horror. That's some horror movies. I'm not gonna call the cops. I'm not gonna call anyone, actually. But this kitchen knife. I'm gonna ink this tomorrow. Let's work on this one. This one I don't really care about too much, so I'm just gonna quickly roll it and ink it with a different pen. With a more fun pen to use, to be honest. But, yeah. I like when there's horror in, like, movie or movie series, like a show series, whatever you want to call it, where it's just like there's horror elements in certain things, but I don't like when it's just strictly just a horror movie. I mean, the closest I'll get to watching a horror movie is probably watching, like, YouTubers play a horror game or something. Perfect. Let's do that to the chest now. Look at his face. It's on here now. His face is on here. We've took his face. What's your advice for getting subs? Find a viral trend and make a video to it. My latest short is an example of a viral trend in the art tab. Just, you know, just mimic popular shorts of others that, like, are viral sounds and mimic it in your own way, and boom, there you go. But it's easy to get subscribers. Keeping them and also monetizing yourself is the hard part. I can see why people enjoy horror movies, don't get me wrong, but it's not, I just feel like, just get to the point already. I feel like so, like, impatient with the pacing of them sometimes. Like, I know you're gonna do something stupid. I know you're gonna go out to that cornfield by yourself. Thank you. It's the main man right here. Alright. Like, some video games would make great movies. Like, Until Dawn, I might watch that. Is that one? I have to leave now. Bye, baby. Bye, Ludmai Ladwarda N. Why is that your name? Explain yourself. Why did you put it like that? Alright. They can be for sure, but they need like a different art director or something. Like, change the scenery. Like, I want to see him in a metro subway going ham. I want to see him in a spot he wouldn't normally find people, you know? Maybe he decides to take it to the big leagues and does something crazy. Maybe he attacks someone of a larger value rather than just lone campers or teenagers going on a vacation. Maybe he goes after, you know, something more challenging. Something more where he has to put up a fight. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just saying examples. I didn't watch any of the Screams, so I only seen one, and that was maybe the recent one. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe like nah, that would be retarded. I don't know, man. I think there's other ways to. I think they should do game titles, popular video game titles, and make horror movies off of that. Have they made a Slender Man horror movie yet? And if they have, was it a good budgeted one or just a low budget throw around just to jumble it together, make some money type of deal? I'm not a fan of those type of scenarios, to be honest. But should I use this pen? Yeah, let's try use this pen. It might smudge though. Oh well. I'm gonna let them hang and do what I want. Yet it was horrible, tragic. Like there was this horror movie. It was called Switch. I went to go see a horror movie for once. It was called Switch, but it was really just this guy with like personality disorder. And he was a killer. It was more like a comedy to me. I'm not even trying to sound edgy. It was literally like it was no part. The one jump scare got me, maybe, but I don't remember it. But I believe something got me. But it was called Switch. Where this guy with a personality disorder or something. I think it was the dude who played Malcolm. No, Professor X. He was one of the guys that played Professor X in X-Men. He was the actor for that movie. But yeah. I don't care. I'm drawing over the fire. I want to see everything. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe just a scaredy cat. Maybe. I like things that get me thinking, you know? If it doesn't get me like thinking like that, I'm not a big fan of it. But how much do I gotta... Because I can't find a single cool one where I'm like, this is it. You know what I mean? So I keep putting them in different ones trying to find the it costume, and I never can find like the perfect one. It's just like, oh, this is just one. And I'm just trying to find the perfect blend. Since this is the guy you see the most, it's like it has to be perfect. But he's 100% guaranteed gonna have an outfit change when he goes on his first. He's gonna have a different outfit. He's gonna have like he's gonna be kitted in whatever Bruno gets him. That's gonna be something for sure. And also his transformation has a determined outfit for sure. But I just need something in the middle range where he's like doing his own thing. I don't have anything cool yet that's sticking out. Like, this is the coolest I got right here. And I don't like the pants, and the cape makes no sense to his original cape that he had. The cape is like a different quality here. It's like a thinner version here, which I don't believe. I don't know why I want to show us. I do want to show like the body, the build to show how he increased his physical attribute. But I don't want to show it, but I want to show it at the same time. So we're gonna figure that out. I'm probably gonna cover that up anyway. But I'm just trying to see what it looks like since I'm still getting better at drawing like more muscular bodies. Thanks to Rave, but his pimp at the point. What? No. More like maybe. I'm your pimp. How about that? Now go give me some cash. It's getting night out. Your name's called Vixen. Now go get me some money. Bruno is pimp. Bruno is Shard's father. Bruno is Cool Bunch. Kitty! Yes, the shape-shifting black cat. You see Greg the cat. He's in one of the NL shorts. Sawyer's favorites. He's in the shorts form. If you want to take a look at his own personal chapter. It's a quick one, though. It's pretty QL, all things considered. Hi, David. QL. You're QL sometimes, and you're also a weirdo, so. Shorts are a lazy sellout move. He can't have shorts. These aren't shorts. These are tucked into, like, armor. Kind of like Saint Seiya. So, you've seen Oni's new design, right? That was heavily inspired from Saint Seiya. Like, what if I give him armor gauntlet things like his hands, his hand gauntlet things. This hand looks stupid, by the way. Ignore it. But yeah, like that, something like that. But that's what I was thinking. Like maybe if I can have that for the legs to have some consistency between this metal part, this metal part, this metal part, and this metal part could be metal as well. That's what I was thinking. But yeah. I forget to do the drawing pose. How that was. Too late, buddy. Anyway. I was using heavily Dragon Ball Z inspired this fit, to be honest. Like the pants, that's for sure. Giving Naruto vibes with the hood and pants. Well, this is a metal ring around his thing, but yeah, it's a metal ring because he's supposed to look like a candle, kind of like a fire in a candle. Here's a better way to look at it. Okay. Bum, ba-da-dum. Raver jeans. What? What are you saying? Raver. What is Raver jeans? Don't make me look things up. I don't want to. Raver jeans. Is that a thing? Do I have to look that up? Someone tell me. Should I bother looking that up? Do I even bother? Yeah, this pen's much more fun to use, but it's just too thick in certain areas. And one of the feet's longer than the other. Nah, you're good, G. I can see why you thought that. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, he has many fits, and I still can't decide. He's the only one I'll never truly decide is fit perfectly. Because I'm like, what if, you know, what if? All right. Let's do this. You're cool, Jeremiah. How about that? You checked the website? That's where all the heat is, honey bun. Anyway. All right, let me do the drawing now. Good. Who just put their thing up? Remember when Sawyer was... Oh, I messed up. Oh, I still can do it. What if his body was a 90s cast iron stove? I'm sure someone did that already. But I have to incorporate his fighting style with the outfit. So if he's heavy built, then he won't be able to move much. He'd have to be a tank. That'd change his whole character, though. Entirely. Thank you, thank you. Yep. I can't wait to show you the next one whenever that comes out. Sawyer knows. Ask him when the next chapter comes out. Poor kid. He never stood a chance. I just working on the remaster right now. It's gonna be so fire. But now that I've showed you guys spoilers before, heavy spoilers, I have to double, triple down to surprise you even further. But it's still gonna be some heat. I'm gonna send it straight to Australia. I mean, do whatever you want. I can't stop you, can I? Stop right there! Just know you could never be the original scholar. Anyway. The original first sin. One day you're not gonna have to. Yeah, one day for honestly, yes. It's so hard to balance. We live in such times of. If I wasn't like, it's depression. It's depression. What can I say? Depression's getting to me, but we're working on it. Don't worry. We're gonna be good and good. See, I have this weird thing where I get depressed or saddened, and then one thing that makes me feel good is getting my work done, but I don't get my work done, or I tack on too much work, and it just makes me spiral down further until I just reset, and then I come back to earth. But yeah. One day. For sure, for sure. One day. One day. One day, for sure, I will be something to be proud of. Something more. Then I can employ Anti and save him from his 9 to 5. I can employ my regiment. You will work under for me with good pay. But I don't know. AI might be the death of me. Who knows? I don't know where the future holds for me, but we must keep moving regardless. Yep, fix it all at once. Usually, like, my worst, I'll just jot down the to-do list. At least my Chinese is going strong. Because I know, like, once I miss a day of Chinese study or something, then I forget a lot of it. So I've been on the ball with that because like, the stakes are much higher for forgetting. Like, when it comes to the art stuff, I can always come back to it. But when you, like, miss a few days, it's like you're rewinding time on what you're remembering. And it's frustrating. Bimbo. Frustrating indeed, mate. Let me show Oni again. Ow! Motherfucker. Alright, let me show... Where's the folder, if I could find it? There it is. There we are. That's not Oni. God damn it. He should literally be... Oh, there he is. Look at this peak new fit he got. We still got to give him a good name, though. We still got to give him a good name. Look at the original design. Something like that, basically. Actually, the original design is Well, this is probably the closest to there. It's not the first design of them. I should make one of those things where I'm doing the Sonic coins. But yeah, look at this peakness. This is what we've got. This is this finished design right here. Peak! That's when he uses crop top armor. So tough. But they can't all be naked. Because then I look fruity. Bad enough I got Shaw T in the mix. Crop top armor's tough. Kame, whatever it's called. Is it Kill a Kill? Yeah, it's Kill a Kill, right? Alright. He's right here. Look at the glorious bag, fellers. I use this all the time. Every day, homie. Boom. I use this bag all the time. Look how beautiful this looks. Look at Bari, so tough. I low-key should have put Rave right here. But he's going to be doing his own thing outside of them. But also, I needed another girl to balance it out. Very peak. Very peak. Anyway. Don't make me take out I'll draw Penumbra right now, guys. Did you see the last Penumbra drawing I did? It was pretty fire, wasn't it? If you're saying it wasn't, you're just hating. Ha ha ha. You're hating, dude. If you say that last Penumbra one wasn't peak, I should have. Let's bring that back out, actually. Or, actually, let me just fix this real quick. I won't fix it, but edit it in a way. Because the fire is coming from clear one direction. So I'm going to ink it a little bit, you know. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. But, I'm just going to do, like, the brightness thing here. And then, then we're just going to create some ripples, potentially. Create some ripples right there as well. Some ripples right here. Definitely something right here. His name's Loot. Or I'll bring him out in a second. Just let me. His name's Loot. It comes from the term dilute, which means to add water to a solvent to, you know, dissipate the potency of a mixture. And getting your eyes dilated is an example of that. But if you want to dilute anything, let's say your Kool-Aid's too strong, put some more water in it. Or whatever. Hello, Key. Dun, 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 dun. Bonks. I'm just scribbling right here. Just scribbles, you know, nothing too crazy. Then I'm going to bring out Loot real quick so we can see what I did previously with him. I don't really remember what I did with him. Let me slide back and find him. I need a bigger folder for the integrants, unfortunately, because, unfortunately, at least I can slide across the room now. Alright, where's loot? Yeah, this is the recent shard thing. This was a different type of gray I used. I didn't color the sword, though, unfortunately. But, bye! Anyways. Yeah. Punk Bunny's one of those people. I changed her name once to Ian. But this is loot right here. This is the last thing. I want to color them, but I just can never get the good colors. This is one of the earlier ones, obviously. You can see the clear difference. Look. This is one of the later ones, actually. Hold on. I should have just brought out the promo picture. Look, we went from this. This pose is good, but the art itself is not. This, much better, but a little too stiff. This. The Master Waterbender. Yes, that's the way he uses his moves, is kind of like waterbending. Except for he can do extra stuff, too. And for Sawyer. No, this is not for Sawyer's sake. Yeah. I should have just brought out the promo loot. What am I doing? That's the best one. I still gotta do this? I forgot. This looks fire, actually. What the hell? Moral of the story, if no one asks, don't even say it. Look how peak he is. Anyways, yeah, this is fire. So peak, honestly. Maybe I should have brought this finger out instead of bending it down. I bent it down just to make it look like he's doing this instead, but if I were to bring it out, I was like, if I brought it out, it would hide the pants, so I didn't do that. So I buckled the finger in and bent it, but it's hard to tell, which is bothering me. I'm gonna do a digital of that eventually. But Sean... From whose story? Moral of the story. Big Mac. Does he like crushed ice? He can make crushed ice. He doesn't need to. He actually prefers warm things. Meanwhile, Enra prefers colder things. Because it's something that they're not used to on a constant. They can actually feel the experience. When you're cold, you're getting more of yourself. It's like, blech. You know what I'm saying? Hello. But when you're super hot, you don't like hot things. I think that just makes no sense. It's like people seek things that they can't get or something that's more different. So, in reality, I think it would make more sense if they got something that was actually to the opposite of what they were. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway. Bink. I like this outfit. It's a better improvement compared to this one. But the only issue I have here... Well, other than what I did with his chest. But that's different. That's not to worry here. I'm super hot and I like hot things. Oh yeah, Sawyer. Is that what you think? And I still don't understand what you mean is about the moral story comment. Because I didn't say anything that would, you know. I need a cushion to sit on. My ankles just be taking my knees, be sitting on my knees, sitting on my ankles. Just be going to town, I guess. Going to town on it. It's crazy. Oh, if no one asks, don't say anything. Well, in the art terms, like when you're like, it's not 100% black and white, but like when like someone says something about their character or whatever out of the blue and no one like asked, especially if that's not the topic of discussion, then it's like don't you're better off not even. Like let's like if I'm in Najiro's live stream, right? And then I'm just off topic talking about, oh, my character, I put him in a thing and he likes to eat soup. Like, huh? You know what I mean? No one asked. Hey, no one asked. And now no one's gonna really care when I bring him up again because they're like, ugh, he's talking about him again. You know what I'm saying? So when Punk Bunny does it to Ian all the time, like, I'll be like, people ask me, what's Enra's favorite food or something, and then she'll come in and say, oh, Ian's eating ramen noodles right now. I'm drawing him eating ramen. Like, if no one asks, people only ever talk about themselves. True in relation, yes. Sometimes I stop myself from talking. Well, here I talk. I like to talk, obviously. But, like, when I'm, like, in real life or whatever, you know, when I was talking to this person at work once, and every time I was talking to them, they would bring up something, and I'd bring it up in relation to what I know, and it sounds like I love talking about myself, but that's all I know. So there's like, it's either I ask more questions, or I can say a comment to keep the conversation going in relation to things that I know. But it sounds like I'm just talking about myself too much, so I just stopped talking altogether, and it sounds stupid. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember. Anyways, pizza yoink. Thank you, thank you. Greg the Cat, Pizza Yoink. I like that one. I rushed that one together. Like, I like to hear more about people if they have something interesting to say. That's for sure. People be like, I had cookies for breakfast. Motherfucker, I don't care. You had cookies for breakfast? Anyway. Pizza Yoink's nice. I like the way Anti colored the Prime's short version of that, where he's watching the bugs eat a fancy dinner. That one was fire. Or I like the way he did the background art for the even though he rushed it together, that's what it looks like. It looks like slop, but it looks like organized slop and it looked good. Do I still talk to Anti? Well, he finally befriended me back on Discord or accepted the friend request because I would occasionally type bitch and then and then it said did not send. So I was like, oh, it worked this time. Anti thinks escaping me is gonna save him from reality. No, or his mental state. Whatever. They always return. Anyways, I don't really have nothing to say to him. If I have someone who's stressing out over someone, if I know someone who's stressing out over something, I don't try to insert my current way of life because that's gonna like piss them off. Like, oh, you know, like that's like me like seeing someone at McDonald's and driving by with my Lambo saying, "I'm going on a vacation this week." What? You know, I'm not gonna tell him anything art related or anything that if I can't help him, I'm not gonna talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's because we don't really relate in certain things. So it's like, you know, the only reason I talk to him is through the art means. So there's just nothing to talk about really. I don't talk to him off the screen like that. It's just occasional things that have to do with our art progression, social media wise. But until I can solve his issue, I won't bother him. In a way. Sometimes you gotta let him fly for a moment. There we go. Until I have a solution, I will not come with open arms, like it's like, you know, like who do I think I am type of deal. I like to be mindful. Mindful. What's Kira? Trying too hard to be mysterious on Discord. Maybe he is. Who knows? Not my business. All I know is in order to get what I want and help others, I gotta make sure I'm at the top of my game. And I haven't been recently, unfortunately. I need to stay off the internet. It's distressful. But also, I feel like I have this guilt trap. If I don't know what's going on, then I'm just as bad. So, I don't know. It's a constant loop what keeps me from working. But yeah, we're locked in. 'Cause I am Kira. What? The hell are you saying? Anyway, this looks fire. Better than I actually thought it would. So, A plus to somebody. The hand key is a bit work, but he puts the milk in first. Sawyer seems like he'd say he does that, but he really doesn't. I could see why people would grab milk first to see if there's any milk to begin with, but putting it in first is evil. I'd never put in milk first. So kawaii. Oh god. How dare you. I don't feel safe anymore. See, when I start drawing Enra, my average view rate go up. Well, watch me go. I'm gonna go back to drawing this, and the view rate's gonna go back down. Anyway. Ooh, my eyeball. Dun, 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 dun. I need to make more YouTube money. That's what I need to do. So I can get Johnny the newest edition of the tablet and start working on my chapter. But I gotta... This remaster really needs to get done. Does anyone shake the milk? What the hell? Why are you shaking milk? See if it's clumpy? Well, in my house, milk don't survive that long. Well, things don't survive long in the refrigerators to even, like, know that it's... Nothing stays too long, so I don't have to worry about anything expiring. It's a luxury. Let me take your hands. I'm shaking the milk. What? What? Like when... I could color this right now. But do I want to? Raise your hand. Also, I'm scared to erase this because I'm going to see every disappointment mistake. Actually, I see it right now, which is very annoying. Well, let's fix it while we still can. I don't want it anymore. You will have this milk. No more milk. Vitamins. 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 You like milk, don't you? Hashtag posers. Who's posing? Ocean man, take him by the hand. Hope you understand. Ocean man. Alright, I'm gonna outline. Mainly this side though. Ocean man. This fits pretty peak, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is almost the final version. Like, how else peak you gonna go from here? But I feel like just having your shirt walking around like this is a little indecent, especially if someone is of his nature. Like, Rave could only be one of the very few. I mean, he's the type to cover himself. But I guess the more confident he is in his abilities, the more shirtless he's gonna be. Who knows? I mean, this ain't power up, shirt off deal, but hello, Scar plays. Ocean man, take it better hand over, understand. Maybe if I just color pencil it, I don't have to. Color pencil takes a lot of work, though. Aww. Alright, fellas, I'm gonna end the stream here. Or am I going to end the stream here? I'm not ending anything. I'm staying. Anyway. Oh, I forgot his fingers. You thought I was gonna end the stream here. You fool. I could never. Or maybe I just might. Bye-bye, FlamesCreate. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a good one. What? What are you doing? What are you even? I'm scared. Mom? I'm gonna add some darkness to it, why not? Give it that little manga taste, you know? That little, give me some sugar. That, what is going on here? Alright. Give me some sugar. What is this? Alright. Let's draw that like that. I was gonna do like a live stream of video game stuff, but you guys can't hear the stuff I'd be saying. Alright. My slime baby. The hell are you saying? Delete school. You can do, I don't know. I shouldn't say. No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna say you have the power to do whatever you please. No, no. Alright. Alright. What else? Maybe I should save this for the live stream. I don't know. Does Bora like crushed ice? I thought I answered that. I did answer that question. I answered that question fully and in depth, and you still ask it again. I think it's my time to go, guys. I think. What? What? There is. His name's Numen, and he is the god of my series. Okay. How dare you, Kicks? So now that I know you don't listen, I'm gonna stop talking to you. Now that I know you don't listen at all, how dare you not listen? I was talking to you. Your apology isn't deep enough. You say that again. Slime baby. You're gonna get slimed. Slime 'em. It's crazy that that means like 4 different things and 4 different urban dictionary meanings. Slime 'em. Give him a singularity for his head. What are you talking about? Alright. I'll give you a singularity for your head. Alright, think. Bonk. Bink. Bonk. Bonk. Bink. Bonk. His space facts. Well, a singularity, what is it? A black hole? That's so overdone. There's so many people who've done that already. I just stopped. I had a black hole character, but it's just like, no, people already made that 3 million. Someone did it so good, I don't even want to attempt it. Like, they got that. And we're not really going into space. You want to see what he looks like so bad? I'll show him again. But only this once. His head would look like a quasar, if anything. But his head's literally the star of the series, though. The logo. Numen's Law. I'll show you him in a minute. Just let me finish this inking with the head right here. Just wanted to ink that a bit up. Just cause. Alright, I'll just show the digital version because that's easier. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. Alright, where was it? Where's the image? How could I what? I don't steal characters. That is an insult to my nature. Numen. There you go. Anyway. No. Nope, no adding. You won't be suing me in the future after my $1 billion success. Anyway. This is Enra, the flame. Why you keep okaying me? Yep, that drawing was from years ago. So, imagine what I could do now. I haven't tried it again, I don't need to, but maybe I might show him in the remaster. I'm debating if I want to show him in the remaster. I think I should, just for the one time. Coming out the star. Like his chest and his head coming out the star. Like the star in the sky. Kind of like he's suspended almost. That'd be fire. I can say no. No. Anyway. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I don't care. Well, I'm gonna head out here. Where should I head in? I don't know. This looks so fire, I'm not gonna lie. I hate when I accidentally slip into heat like this. Because you know what? Should I save this for later? Nah, I'll keep it here. Bye, people! I'll be live tomorrow. I need to cut my nails, but I feel like it's like... I hate when it gets like white, like at the end of the nail, but it's too short to cut. But whatever. Thank you, Kicks. Bye, friends and family.